We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us for today's coverage of the AFC Divisional Playoff. Today's matchup features two very hard-hitting teams as the Bills get set to take on the Colts. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. And think the guy's covered, and boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
The Bills have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Wow, look at those guys down there. They're practically knocking each other out.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. We're ready for the kickoff. So let's pick up the action.
The away team is lined up for the kickoff. Number 86, back to return.
Nice distance. From the 7. We'll see if they can turn this first drive into points.
Number 80, on the return.
Vincent in the backfield, tucks it away. Great fake, looking deep to the right. What a catch, and he's stopped at the 41. A beautiful touch pass down the field to move the chains.
You know, this guy could really get out there and run past the secondary. He's got a gear that most other guys just don't have.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 41-yard line. Bring the pay.
Vincent, pressure, passing right, incomplete pass. Muhammad just made a great defensive play.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
The NFL playoffs continue with a great matchup here today.
Yeah, in the playoffs, you can throw out all those charts and those predictions because you got 60 minutes to keep your season going. And I've seen a lot of crazy things happen in the playoffs.
About a 2-yard gain here.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Five wide receivers.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Pressure coming. He's looking with the throw. Kosenko saw the pressure and got rid of the ball.
He saw the rush coming, and he tried to force it in there. Obviously, it didn't work.
Hansen will come into this game to punt. Blair will go back to accept this punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 7.
First and 10.
Toss play to the left. Can't bring him in.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
Indianapolis with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Closing in with the throw. Great pass. Larson, clearly regarded as one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know what.
Yeah, you know what? When he lets it go, he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receiver. He's trying to hit him right in the hand, put the ball right at their fingertips, and most of the time he does it.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Drops back, under pressure, gets rid of it. So it's 4th down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sideline.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
1st and 10.
Pressure with the pass. Makes the adjustment. Just about 5 on that pass, John.
That was a pretty good play. The defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time to find the open man.
They need 6. Ball on the 45-yard line. Into the open. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Colts. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
That was a great individual effort by that guy. He looks determined to make the most out of every carry.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And he picks on the extra point. John, they made that one look easy. The defense didn't even put up much resistance, and they moved down the field quickly for the score.
Anytime you have a chance to score points, you got to take it. The defense just couldn't get it together out there. They moved the ball down the field very easily. That was a good job by the offense.
Hansen is back and ready to put this one in the air.
81, back to return.
It's on its way. From the 9-yard line. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. Only one man back.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Man in motion. On the ground. About a 2-yard gain here.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Ain't got nothing.
The Bills line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
With the throw, and it's caught. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup, and he made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. We'll get the ball again. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Come on,
The blitz is on. Throwing. Almost got it. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Dropping back. Throws it. It's batted away. So the pass is batted down at the line.
I'll tell you, that's exactly what you're supposed to do if you don't reach a quarterback. Get your hands up and cause an incomplete pass.
Sidney gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. This will be his second punt of the game. Here's the punt. Fair catch. The running attack was very effective on that last drive as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And we can expect, I think, the same thing to happen here again. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. Vincent, the deep back.
1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Cross play to the left. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Give it all you got. Ain't got nothing.
There he goes. He really had a nice run there.
The offensive line dominated the defensive line there, and they sprang the runner.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 32.
Is that all you got? Poke out right.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming. Throw. Great throw. And it'll be 2nd and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got 2nd and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on 3rd, and you still only need a yard or 2 for the 1st down.
Drops back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. And he hits his target. The defense was a step behind on that play.
When you have a receiver that makes catches like that, you need to get him the ball often.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 48. They line up in the I formation on the carry. Under pressure, he just got that one off. They got pressure that time, and the quarterback pays the price.
Now the defensive coordinator is pulling out everything. He's throwing his whole arsenal at him right now.
The Colts line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Man in motion. Pressure. He surveys the field, launches this one to the right.
If his team wants to make the next round, he's going to have to make that catch.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 48. Gets rid of it, right in stride. And he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hit him low.
On the call.
When your yards per carry are this good in the 1st quarter, it could be a long day for the defense.
2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 32-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. Pressure coming. This one falls incomplete. Stalling got up and knocked that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. Vincent. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
On the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
Owens will come in looking to try the field goal. The kick is up. And it's good. Hansen will be kicking off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back deep to return.
Sends it still. From the 7. So the offense takes over, still trying to figure out this defense.
Number 81 on the return.
The backs are lined up in an I. Closing in with the pass. Bruce was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 23. Henry, the deep man. Larson with a man in motion. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and it's caught. Sheds the count. And he's brought down at the 36. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll be the chain.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Henry breaks free of the defense, pulls him over. Gain of a couple on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Larson sets up. Hands it off to the back. Pressure. Sets up. Good play in the backfield by number 52. The linebacker gets to him before he gets the pass.
Some of these linebackers are good pass rushers. Some are better in space. This is one of those every down guys that you can leave in there that'll do both.
Indianapolis has jumped out to an early lead as the first quarter comes to a close with the score 10-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. So it's third down and long. Gets the pass off right to him. He never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
Catch the ball, man. Here come the heat.
Throwing on first down. Pressure coming with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Bring the pain. Come on, partner.
And this is the seventh play of this drive. With the pass, hits his receiver in stride. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 30-yard line. They'll pass on first down. Closing in. Throwing. Nice adjustment. Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chains.
11-yard gain on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Larson sets up. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. Gain of 7.
Number 88 makes the reception. 7-yard gain on the play.
They need about 3. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Take him out. Here come the heat.
Hand it off again. Tested the middle, but was turned away by the defense.
The offensive line lost a battle in the trenches on that play. They just can't seem to get any consistency.
Third and 4. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Bring the pain.
Pressure. Throwing. They don't have to go deep to pick up first down.
Yeah, and this quarterback makes his living with these kind of passes. He'll dink and dunk you all the way down to the end zone.
It's first and goal.
Here comes the heat.
Hand it off. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Number 9 comes in for the extra point. And And it's up, and the extra point is good. And so they were able to end that long drive with a touchdown. The offensive unit was really in sync out there, running this offense and running it very well.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 86, back to return.
They'll return this one. From the 8. Indianapolis has held on and is now looking to move ahead. The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Give it all you got.
On the carry. What a delivery. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 30.
94. Sideline to sideline.
Drops back. Slings it to the outside. And he makes the grab. And a pickup of about 2.
Gain of 2 on the play. Third and 3. Ball on the 33-yard line.
On the ground. Slips the tackle. A lot of space in front of him. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
When you talk about a dangerous back, this is what you have to be able to do. Not only get out there and outrun the defense, but have the power to bounce off a tackle and keep going.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
Hansen in to kick this one off.
Number 81, back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 9-yard line. Loses one tackle. The 40. Across midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. What an outstanding return for the touchdown.
Sure was. His blockers up front gave him some room to work with. He just picked a lane and outran everybody to the end zone.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Special teams plays are sometimes overlooked, but not there. A kick return for a touchdown.
Who knows? They could go right out there and give up a return as well. And it can be done, because I've seen it happen just like that. 2 kick returns in a matter of seconds.
Number 10 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 86.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 4. That last drive resulting in a touchdown, mainly because of their running game. Let's see if that's their focal point once again here. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25.
Let's go. Come on.
Pressure coming with the pass. Great save. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
They got nothing. Hit him low. Yeah, me.
Just about a yard on the run.
The ball carrier. 1 yard gain on the play.
Tiger out. Got all you got.
Using motion. Going to the left. Can't bring it down. And the halfback picks up about 3.
3 yard gain on the play.
Third and 6. Ball on their own 45. Vincent, the lone setback. Vincent, play action. Rolling. His receiver in stride.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 41-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Press the straight.
Vincent, setting up play action, gets the pass off. He was on the receiving end of that bullet.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper.
Hit him low.
The Colts line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Pump faking. Launches this one to the left. Drops the interception. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. They threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
Let's go. Ball. Sideline to sideline.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Closing in with the pass. The 10, 5. Perfect pass leading to extra yardage after the catch.
The receiver found a seam in the defense, allowing him to make the catch and pick up some extra yardage before the defense was able to catch him.
So it's 1st and goal. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. 2 minutes to go.
First and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Stay after him. Give it all you got. Fire out. Navy Bulls.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Another run. Touchdown. Indianapolis. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
Owens comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81.
Booming kick downfield. From the 1. The Bills will start the drive from the 17-yard line. Should be interesting to see if they want to try to pick up some points before the half or just play it safe and run the ball here on 1st down. Hands it off. The running back gets about 3. 7 yards to go.
2-yard gain on the play.
Let's go.
Gets the pass off. Almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Big third down now. They'll probably get the ball to their go-to guy and give him a chance to make a play.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
With the pass, room to run, and he stopped at the 25. He was stopped short of the marker and can't convert.
You know, when it's third and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
Number 10 lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. From the 42-yard line. Not much of a return.
If there's no return, it's usually because the punter got plenty of air under the kick. Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Under pressure with the throw. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
2nd and 10. Buffalo comes out in their nickel package.
On the 42-yard line.
Slings it out left side. Across midfield. Runs them over. They move the sticks for that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch. One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3 defense, and they might have some unfavorable matchups against this 5-receiver set. Pressure, throws it. This one falls incomplete.
Now, he helped get his team this far. So the next pass they throw to him, he's going to have to catch it. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Dropping back, pressure coming, gets the pass off. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Indianapolis will call a timeout here. They have one timeout left. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Vincent, the deep man.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Gets the toss to the right. Vincent was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Here come the Heat. Bulldog under. They got nothing. He got it.
Drops back. Closing in. Tossing it over the middle. Touchdown, Colts. The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
Owens comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
This is one of those teams that's never out of a game. If you let them get going early, they can really control the tempo of the game. If they fall behind, they have the weapons on the offensive side to put points on the board very quickly.
Hansen will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 10-yard line. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball. And now they have a fresh set of downs to work with as they try to get some points before the half. Indianapolis appears outmatched with the personnel they have out there against this 5-receiver set. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
And he's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
They'll need some good yardage here on second down, and then should be in the hurry-up for the rest of this drive. Larson with a man in motion. Under pressure with the pass, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 34.
Look here. He does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. That's a nice-looking play. The defense has to think run here because the offense has timeouts and won't be afraid to put this one on the ground to try and get the first.
The 40. Buffalo will call a timeout here. That's their first. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Get out, D. Hit him low.
Going to the air on first down. Incomplete pass. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
One thing you don't want to do when trying to get a late scoring drive is turn the ball over. They're already behind as it is, and they can't afford to be down anymore. So it's all about smart decisions by the offense.
With the pass, this one falls incomplete. Bruce made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play on the ball.
From the gun.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
He surveys the field with the throw. Incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
The intended receiver on the play.
And they'll get ready to punt it away as we near the end of the half. The upcoming punt will mark his fourth so far. Here's the punt. He drops the ball. The Colts scoop up the live ball.
They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10. Hand it off to the fullback. The defender brings him down at the 25. He is a big offensive force.
This guy's a load to bring down. Defenses have a tough time wrapping up those big old tree trunks he has for legs.
2nd and 2. Ball on their own 25. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Indianapolis 31. Buffalo 14. As they line up to kick it off, we'll take a look at each team's stats through 2 quarters. Hansen is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 19, back deep to return.
He got all of that one. From the 1. The Bills will start this drive from the 17-yard line.
On the return.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
The 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stiff arm keeps it at bay. The defense was ready and waited for that one.
Yeah, with that many men in the box, maybe the quarterback might have been better off checking to some kind of passing play.
Larson sets up, drops back, with the throw. Almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
He didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 16. Pressure with the pass. Almost got it. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Number 10 is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. From the 49-yard line. So he was brought down before he had a chance to get anything going.
Good job by both teams here. He gets his team a few yards closer to the end zone, and the coverage team prevents him from getting anything big.
They'll start the drive at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Stay up. Let's go.
It's the toss to the left. They'll bring him down at the 36. Pickup of about 6 yards. Let's check in with Melissa.
Well, Al, the Bills coach is very concerned with his defense's inability to stop the run in the first half. He's likely to make a few adjustments to his defensive scheme, possibly bringing additional defenders up to the line, as he expects to see a continued emphasis on the run during the second half. Al?
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Kosenko has just broken the 200-yard mark with that pass. He gets the carry. Pressure coming. Throws it over the middle. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. Only one man back.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Give it all you got. Bust this drill, D. Up.
Vincent. And with that gain, he goes over 150 yards for the day.
On the play.
Seven yards to go. 9 yards out.
That all you got?
Going to the right. Runs over the tackle. And the halfback picks up about 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
The lineup was 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Gunning this one to the end zone. Touchdown, Colts.
You have to take another look at that touchdown. He makes a beautiful play to keep his feet down and keep control of the ball at the same time. I'll tell you, that's the kind of thing that comes with great awareness and a whole lot of practice.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81.
Good kick should be returnable. From the 8-yard line. The Bills need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 29-yard line. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 29. Henry closing in, throwing short to his left. Good route running by the receiver, who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Under pressure, looking for an option, throwing. This pass is incomplete.
Sometimes a guy has the adrenaline going full throttle in the beginning of the plays, and he wants to make a play so bad, he ends up overthinking and drops the ball.
They need 7. Ball on their own 32. They'll go from the I formation. And off to the tailback. Only a yard by the halfback. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Hand it off to the back. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
Sideline to sideline.
Kosenko gets set. Pressure, tosses it right. Perfect throw. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Good-looking play.
Hey, I like to see him get the fullback involved in the passing game. He's a pretty good option out of the backfield. He has quick feet, good hands, so passing to him sometimes is a pretty good idea.
Looking to run it here. Pressure coming. Flings it to the outside. Battle is one of those receivers who always seems to find a way week after week to get open, and that's his 4th catch today. 2nd and 9 coming up here. They'll get it again. Only a yard by the halfback.
1-yard gain on the play.
Buffalo with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Drops back. Closing in with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Hansen is back to punt. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. Passing on 1st down. With the pass, this one falls incomplete.
The coach might have to settle his quarterback down a bit. If he keeps overthrowing receivers like that, this will be their last game.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. Very lucky that was an interception.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 23. The Colts expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Intercepted.
I tell you, every time the playoffs roll around, we see some great defensive plays like that.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Get in there. You can left. You got it. Hold on.
They give it to the halfback. Can't bring him down. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Kasenko sets up. Under pressure, throwing. And they only need a couple to convert after that pass completion.
And these situations are always a little tougher on the defense because they can pretty much run any play from their playbook trying to convert. So they have to be ready for anything.
Give it all you got.
Going to the left. Breaking through. Touchdown, Colts. That guy just found some room and headed right for the end zone.
Yeah, he was able to make some moves and make the defenders miss to get the yardage he needed.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. So the drive didn't have a whole lot of yardage involved, but as an offense, your job is to score wherever the drive may start, and that's exactly what they did.
I think when they took the field, they saw how close they were to the end zone. They took it upon themselves to make sure the drive got them a touchdown, not just a field goal. That's a great job by the offense to understand the situation and make the most of it.
Hansen is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 19, back to return.
Good distance. From the 6-yard line. The last drive ended with an interception. So let's see what happens as they take over again. Indianapolis comes out in a 46.
22-yard line.
You got it.
The 30. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 33-yard line.
Gets the toss to the right. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 33. Larson scans the defense from the gun. Drops back, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up third down. The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Dropping back, looking for an option with the throw. Almost picked off. The incomplete pass brings up fourth down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Number 10 will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. From the 39-yard line. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 47.
Check him out.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Ball carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Come on, partner.
Man in motion. Looks like a gain of about 2 on that counter.
1-yard gain on the play.
About 4 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Nash moves in motion. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Colts ahead of the Bills, 45-14.
14.
And we'll start the 4th quarter. Pressure, passing to the left. Whew, what a stiff arm. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The fullback was on the receiving end.
And he's a good option coming out of the backfield. He can do a lot more than just block. He can catch it out of the backfield, carry it, and heck, I've even seen him throw it once or twice.
Using motion, dropping back, gets the handoff on the delay. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Ball carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 9.
Bring that pain, baby. Let's go. Come on. Hit him low. That all you got. They got nothing.
Goes with a short pass to the right side. Breaks free. Another catch, which brings his total to 4.
9-yard gain on the play. Third and inches. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Kosenko gets set. Hand off to the tailback. Vincent picked up good yardage and a 1st down on that run.
Yeah, the defense was looking around and he was already by it before they knew what hit him.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Stay guys.
Cross play to the left. He has room. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Colts. And they keep it on the ground for the score.
I tell you, he took that thing and he never looked back.
Owens comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to give them the ball back so they can go scoring in.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. Loses one tackle. Runs over the tackle. The Bills face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 17.
They'll start the drive at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
He can't wrap him up. Steamrolls the defender. Excellent execution on the counter, John.
Yeah, he made some moves and broke free. And one of the things he does best is use his blocks downfield. He's very patient, and he waits for his blockers to engage. Then he cuts off their hip for a big gain.
Catch the ball, man. That's all you. Sideline, D.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
10 on the play.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 45. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Gets the pass off. Breaking free. The 30. And again, it's first and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front. And the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Poke out right.
Henry closing in. Picked off.
Defenses always seem to take it up a notch this time of year, knowing that they could be home after this game if they don't make some plays. After that pick, it seems like they're ready to play a few more.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Back off,
This guy's had one heck of a game.
5-yard gain on the play.
Five yards to go.
Ain't no. Get in there.
Drops back. Under pressure. Slings it to the outside. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Vincent covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 45. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Vincent. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 45-yard line.
You can left. Fire out. Come on, D. Poke out right.
Drops back. Pressure with the pass. Incomplete pass. Third down upcoming after the incomplete
The
pass.
intended receiver on the play.
And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on their own 45. Buffalo comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
They'll go with a run once again.
Yeah, that back is really tearing things up down there.
7-yard gain on the play.
Hanson lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. And this one comes back out to the 20.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Passing on first down. Steps up into the pocket. The pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
Receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Let's go. Ball.
Dropping back. Pressure coming with the throw. Just won't go down. Larson has done a great job all year long. He's now passed for over 3,500 yards. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. And a pickup of about 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
8 to go. Dropping back. Under pressure with the throw. That incomplete pass will bring up third down.
When you're down by this much, the offense doesn't want to be facing too many third and fourth downs, because that means they're taking too much time. They should be getting first for every 1 or 2 downs if they want to have a chance at this thing.
Throwing. Incomplete pass. He knew that one was a catch if he didn't hit him hard.
Well, he saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
They'll punt it here with a game out of reach. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Number 10 is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. The return is setting up nicely, and he has room to run with it.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now, that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
This one is just about in the books. First and 10.
Come on, brother.
Hand off to the tailback. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Loose it. Heavy bull. Get out.
Again, he'll get the ball. They'll bring him down at the 41. Vince couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Hand it off to the back. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. But he made the right decision there.
The quarterback is back in the shotgun.
At the 16-yard line. First and 10.
With the pass, nearly intercepted. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
Number 81, the intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 16. The Bills using motion. Throwing. Almost intercepted. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
With the game pretty much over, let's see if they try a Hail Mary here. Larson sends a man in motion. Drops back. Pressure with the pass. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Indianapolis 52, Buffalo 14. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.